Meanwhile, all the SJWs are complaining that their favorite woke movies are snubbed for the Oscars. Hustlers, Little Women, specific awards that they weren't nominated for. Hustlers, Little Women, two major ones, okay? You know, Best Director and Best Supporting Actress specifically for those two people. But here's one major award snub that nobody is talking about. And that is the Best Visual Effects Award. So the Best Visual Effects basically puts out the best CGI in the movie. So the best and most groundbreaking CGI. But if you look at the best CGI list, guess movie you will notice that one movie is missing here. Okay? One movie is missing here. Alita Battle Angel is missing here. Okay? And they really put Star Wars over Alita. They really looked at Disney's money and said, okay, Disney's money, you're more important than a movie that is literally was groundbreaking in CGI. This just shows how, how it touched the media, how it touched the Hollywood is, the still, Read About Angel, this movie that had very groundbreaking visuals. Yes, The Lion King did have, even though the movie is bad, The Lion King is like the first fully CG animated movie, and obviously Endgame is gonna be there. People are gonna say, "Oh, Endgame." If we say that Endgame wasn't gonna be there, it was gonna be there. Okay, obviously considering how popular the movie is, I think people would probably complain more. Oh, where's my Endgame on best visuals? Okay, it's Marvel. What Disney's logo with it. Okay. And of course, the Irishman is really nominated for almost everything. So, in 1917, is a movie that was shot in basically one whole shot. The cinematography is, it's pretty great. And if you've seen the trailer, the cinematography is very, very, very great in that movie. And the Irishman, I haven't seen. I'm probably never gonna see because it's only on Netflix. Considering it's only on Netflix, I'll probably never see it. But why did they chose Star Wars over Alita? Okay, they usually only choose 5 movies. They had to pick from like 20 movies. There are other movies that also were people consider snubbed, like Spider-Man: Far From Home was snubbed. You know, which it's another Marvel movie. It's a Cats of course, Cats of course is up, but Cats are terrible anyways. Basically, any Warner Brothers movie was snubbed. Pikachu was not even in the running for us for best visual effects. Godzilla wasn't, which was a shame. But this is the Oscars did not put Rita in the top 5. Okay, it's not like it's the end of the world because the actual VFX awards was basically specialized in which movies had the best special effects, best CGI for movies, TV shows, and games. Did put Alita Battle Angel in the top 5. Did put Alita Battle Angel with the most nominations alongside The Lion King, which of course, whether you like it or hate it, which I'm in the pack of I don't like The Lion King remake. I think it's a disgrace to you as a movie. I think it's kind of understandable considering that movie is the first, photorealistic movie done entirely in a computer. First actual full-length movie, not a, documentary or something like a 40-minute documentary or something. An actual full-length movie of actual voice actors and everything, with people actually voice acting the characters of an actual plot. Not like a documentary, because there are some documentaries that can make completely 100% in computers. A lot of dinosaur documentaries out nowadays. Okay, those types of movies, documentaries. Okay, usually are made with a lot of completely in computer. Okay, and of course we have animated movies, which obviously, and the problem is, they could be considered animated movies, but they're using, live action CGI special effects, so it's doesn't you can't really tell if it's live action or non-live action. So but We About Angel was this notably missed on best CGI movies. Okay, it was, and he said won't be surprised if We About Angel was the 6th movie they were considering, but considering that We About Angel wasn't even considered for the top 5. And even if it did make a top 5, but considering now it wasn't even considered for the top 5, they must have not thought the movie was that as impressive as the Disney money offered to them to put the Star Wars, Lion King, and Endgame on the list. Just so they can get the Disney money, of course. And of course, you can say, oh, you're downplaying Star Wars CGI, Star Wars does have good CGI according to Star Wars fans. Star Wars, amazing. Amazing. It's the space battle. It's Star Wars. But it's really Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is actually the lowest rated film out of all these movies. Okay, The Lion King is like the same score, 56, 57%. But The Lion King was a front runner by the and also it's sad that I think Red Digital made and also made some of Endgame CGI as well. So basically that's it. So yes, Read About Angel was snubbed for bad CGI, and of course it doesn't help that the critics didn't like it. Of course, it says here the 61%. For some reason they're still allowing critics to review the movie, which has kept the score over 60%. Over 60%. But if we look at the top critic, the most quote unquote most trustworthy critics, the mainstream media, and that's why I say the good movie has been bashed by critics. You'll see the movie is 33%. Okay? The movie only has a 33%, which is absolutely, bad for any movie. Okay? You know, and if we got another movie that is nominated, they also try to shoot this movie down, Joker. Okay, they try to get rid of this movie. They try to bury the evidence this movie existed. Joker's at 49%, so this is the top, quote unquote top critics, the New York Times, the Washington Post, all these, critics here. And actually, if you look at the actual rating, it's actually the same. So, if you read about it, the top critics, because Rotten Tomatoes is pretty weird. They go by, the amount of Rotten to non-Rotten reviews. So, the average actual rating for a Read About Angel is actually 5.46. So, Rotten Tomatoes is pretty weird, okay? How they calculate the reviews. And of course, they can't go. I don't want to go over how they, rate reviews now, the audience scores now, because they can't think of any, any reasons why Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker isn't bad. You got anything else besides, of course, the quote unquote most trustworthy IMDb. Okay, IMDb is the most trustworthy site on the planet. Oh yeah, it's not like they rig reviews for Democrat woke movies for no we to basically push in the agenda and say, oh look, knock down the house 7.8 out of 10, 6.8 out of 10, and it's any conservative movies that get bad reviews for these movies for those types of movies. So there you go. Rebel Angel was snubbed for bad CGI. Okay, that's the real stuff BBC counted out. Oh my God. The director for Little Women was rejected for the two popes. Okay? Oh, that's best actor. Best director, it's the Little Woman was snubbed. Which we all know Little Woman's not gonna win, okay? The people can say Little Woman's gonna win at least Best Picture. It's not gonna win Best Picture either, okay? I'll be surprised if it does. But I think the odds are in the favor for, the movies that had, 1917, Once Upon a Time, and Once Upon a Time Hollywood. I think those are the highest chances of winning, okay? Or if they want to pull an upset, they can, Parasite has a higher chance of winning than Little Woman, because that's an original movie, marriage story. I think Little Woman probably has the least amount of chance of winning besides Jojo Rabbit as well, okay? Those two movies have the least amount of chance of winning. I don't have anything against Jojo Rabbit, but I think that's how it's going to be with that movie, okay? It's kind of a more, lesser known movie. It's a comedy, and, critics don't really like comedies, okay? Usually when a comedy gets good reviews, it isn't really funny at all. Just look at Booksmart, okay? That movie isn't funny at all. It's supposed to be a comedy, okay? It's supposed to be a comedy, but Booksmart isn't funny at all, okay? It's not funny at all. Booksmart is not funny in the slightest. And if you look at popular comedies, Booksmart is not even the number one comedy, despite, the media saying it's a masterpiece, okay? And they don't do that. These are all like recent movies too. So, but you can see here best comedy movies of all time. You won't see Booksmart on the list, okay? Outside of the critics, you'll see that most people don't really care about Booksmart, okay? Most people don't really care about Booksmart. No one watched it on theaters, okay? The top tens, Booksmart was this groundbreaking movie, okay? If Booksmart was this groundbreaking movie, it would be going up on lists like this movie, the funniest movies of all time. Okay, it'll be going up here, but it isn't. Okay, because no one likes Booksmart. That's basically it. Goodbye.